what's going on? Muriel from the Sunshine Family with information for expats. If you're looking into living in Costa Rica and moving to Costa Rica, yeah, I'm gonna touch on something that I learned today, or that I did today. I already learned it, but I did it today again. And it's about, you know what it is? Let me touch on that for a sec. First, I'm gonna say hi to all new viewers here on my channel or who just found my video. A little bit about myself. I am Muriel. I moved to Costa Rica in 2018 as a family with 2 growing up children. Now we have dog number 1. This is Lucky. Dog number 2, that is Joey. And dog number 3, that is Sophie. And there's also somewhere a cat. Now, I was able to move to Costa Rica with my husband, thanks that we have an online independent business. We are online coaches, we're educators, we created books and digital courses, and I designed a couple of coaching programs. In a nutshell, our business is basically run online. So that allows us to close the laptops wherever and open them wherever. That's easy, right? And if you're curious on how that works or if that could be something for you, don't hesitate, scroll down. In the description you'll find several links to click on. Reach out to me and ask me for information, or just be curious and follow the steps behind 1 or 2 links. Now, with that being said, Marchamo in Costa Rica. And you know what? Let's drive a little bit. This is not a public road, this is my own road, so there's no other transportation. It's totally safe. And this guy loves to ride with me. I'm gonna drive to the casita, that's also an Airbnb by the way, and I'm gonna touch on some things about Marchamo. So I arrived, it's basically like a 10-second drive. So Marchamo, what do you need to know? You know, if you were driving or you're sitting in a car, you see those stickers behind the windows, that's the Marchamo sticker. And without a Marchamo sticker, you're not legally allowed to be on the road. So that is what all vehicles need to have: motorcycles, quads, and cars. And the only month that you can pay for your Marchamo is in December. And there are several ways to do it, and it saves you a lot of hassle if you know the wrong ways and the right ways, and I am always good in making combinations. So, what do I recommend you to do? Don't wait until the end of the month, because a lot of people also need to pay for their Marchamo. And if you are not able to pay online, which a lot of people are unable to because they do not have a Costa Rica bank account, or actually I don't know if you can pay with an international bank account. I actually don't know. Perhaps a viewer can answer this question. Could you pay Marchamo online from an American bank account, for example? I have no clue. I always go to the bank or to an independent bank location that does transaction that the bank does as well. So you pay Marchamo. I will add a link below my video where you can look up yourself before you go pay and go drive somewhere to check your plate number. You just fill out the plate number on that page behind that link that I'm gonna add below in the description, and you can look up what the cost for that vehicle for the coming year for that Marchamo will be. So you're not you will not be surprised, right? So when you know what you have to pay, this is what I've done. So I went to town, I went into the bank. There was a long line, and I was stupid because I made a mistake, something that I did smartly last year as well. I did last year, but I forgot to do this year. First, pay your Marchamo at a more quiet place than the bank, because in the line of the bank there's also people for information, opening up bank accounts, doing insurance, whatever, all kinds of stuff. And that's all the same line. You better are prepared. Be sure that you can prove that you paid your Marchamo, whether you did it online or you did it on another location as a bank. And you can show that you paid it. You can walk to the Banco Nacional and just cross the whole line and just go to the front of the line and say, I just come for my stickers, and then they allow you in. This is how it's done in my town, and then you only have to pick up your stickers, right? Very easy. Stupid of me, I forgot. And I just was in the line and I was chatting with some friends, and which is also fun because I saw a dog. Dog is watching my videos, and a friend that I haven't spoken to for almost a year, and she was 2 people in front of me, so we were chatting for an hour and 20 minutes, and then she went her way in the bank and I went my way. But yeah, be smart that you know what to pay. Use that link, check your plate number with the proof of payment, go to the bank. But I also heard from someone who gave me the tip, you can pay at an INS office. Now, I don't have an INS office in my town, I believe, but I'm actually not sure. I have to look that up. But I think I do, so that might be a solution for longer lines in front of the bank, or less angry people who think that you're just passing them and want to be in front of the line without having a reason for it. So it is a thing. Everyone is talking about it. Oh, did you pay your Marchamo yet? And how was the line? Was it long? Well, one thing is for sure, you need to pay Marchamo in December. You are not able to be on the road, and the traffic police will give you punishment in money, in fine, if you're driving without the legal new sticker from January 1st. So yeah, that's one of the things that you need to have when you have a motorized vehicle, but it also comes with the proof that your vehicle is approved, that it's safe, and that was usually done by a yearly reserve. Now, that is a funny story that I could make another video about, but I won't. But in a nutshell, that is basically the checkup that your vehicle is safe and that you have to do repairs if it's not approved by that yearly checkup done by a company called Reserve. But that company is not working with the government anymore. So since a year, no vehicle is Reserve approved. It's really weird. There's no replacement yet. So yeah, you can probably will realize that that's a lot of unapproved and unsafe vehicles driving around in Costa Rica right now. So that is a fact, but that's not what this video is about. Be on time with your Marchamo. Otherwise, I don't actually know what to do when you did not pay on time. Hi, Sophie. When you did, hello, baby. When you did not pay on time, perhaps someone who knows what happens when you did not pay on time. Where do you go to pay anyways, right? I'm curious, so I'm also here to ask some advice of other expats who know more than me. And I want you to know that I do not know everything, people. I just share what I've learned. And with that, give you some impressions about my world and my life in Costa Rica. I had a fun day in town. I combined paying for Marchamo and then ate a nice gallo pinto, my favorite soda. And then I did some other stuff. I went to the ferreteria, also called the hardware store, and just did my weekly shopping and stuff. And now I'm home, closing down the day, and it's dry season. Right now it is, I think it's the 8th or the 9th of December. I lost count. When you don't have a job, it's easier to lose count than when you're stuck to specific days to work. I must admit, I have no clue what date it is, more or less the 8th or the 9th. But I think officially dry season has started. It's really weird because it has been raining a lot previous week, and then boom, the last rain has been fall. Hello, Joey, and everyone comes to say hi. So yeah, stay tuned for my other videos. Share your experiences below if you want to share some stuff about your life in Costa Rica, or stuff that I forgot to mention in my video. Again, if you're interested in renting this casita, I'm super late with stuff, but you must know it's not my living, right? Airbnb, I live for my online business and I have a lot of passive income streams, but this is the house of Dirk's mom, and it's better off with renters in there because the jungle takes over and we have a lot of space. You will not be able to see each other. This is you don't even see where we live if you are staying here. So you have a lot of privacy. So perhaps this is also an idea for you. Hey, why not? Let's stay with the Sunshine family for a week or a couple of days or a couple of weeks. If it's available, check it out. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching my video. And thanks for subscribing if you did that by hitting that little icon you see on the screen and tap the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And now I'm going to really close down this video because I'm gonna make dinner. Bye for now. This was Muriel from the Sunshine family talking about Marchamo in Costa Rica.